This is about an arrogant princess who is crucially spoilt by the father, who happens to be the king of the community. This young lady has no respect for anybody. She's rude, she's uncouth, she's prideful, she's excruciating, annoying, and condescending. She beats up her maids at any slightest mistake. She keeps insulting people around her. She keeps condescending them and makes everybody feel so very low before her presence. And funny enough, her father the king keeps supporting her because she's the only daughter of her father. But her mother, on the other hand, have tried several times to talk to the father about it, but he has vehemently refused because of the love that he has for his daughter. Blinded by the love he has for his daughter, he allowed the daughter to manipulate anybody and to talk down on people without actually cautioning her. And then came another story. Dr. Arinze, who we just saw coming back from overseas as he finished his studies abroad, becoming a doctor. His trip was sponsored by the Igwe of the community, and as customary demands, he has to go there with his father to show appreciation and thank the king for actually sponsoring his education, which is the right thing to do. On getting to the palace, after greeting the king, and then they had meeting, like eating together with the family of the king, he brought out his certificate to show the king in appreciation for what he did. Should I say unfortunately for him or surprisingly, the king took the certificate to hold it, and that is where the name of the movie came from, Royal Certificate. Why on earth will a king hold the certificate of a commoner? Because he was the one that trained them. This is something that I do not understand. Probably it is a trend in the village, but when the young doctor, that is Arinze, he wasn't happy about the whole thing, and when he went home with his father, he was telling the father that what the king did is not nice, that he shouldn't hold it certificate because of necessity. But the father of the boy, that is the father of Dr. Arinze, said it's normal for the king to hold the certificate. After all, the king wasn't going to make use of it in any way. But for Christ's sake, it is your certificate, you ought to hold it. And then the name on the certificate is written Dr. Arinze, not the king. So obviously the king wasn't going to make use of the certificate. So it's saved there in the king's palace. And then after a while, he just left the whole thing. But Dr. Arinze, when he was abroad, he has a girlfriend who is known as Mercy. Mercy is a beautiful young nurse who worked in the community as a nurse. She has been good to people, she helps people, and she's a very nice person. And when he came back to the village, he actually went to visit, Mercy came to visit him, and then after a while, he went to visit Mercy and then started talking about marriage. Unknowing to him, that is the princess of the village, Luchy, that is Louisa, who is a spoilt princess, indicated interest in the doctor, that is Dr. Arinze. That is unknowing to the doctor because the doctor now is planning on proposing and then starting the marriage rituals with his girlfriend, Mercy, the nurse. So we now have like two different plans. Him, the doctor, trying to, figure out how to get the marriage right of his fiancée, of his girlfriend, Mercy, and then Louisa, that is Luchy, the princess, and the father figuring out how to, start up a relationship with the doctor. How we the princess, because the princess is a condescending person, because the princess is somebody that says what she wants and what she wants happens. She decided that she wants Dr. Arinze without even finding out whether he has a relationship, whether he's in a serious relationship or not. But because she's a princess, she feels that everything comes at her beck and call. I wonder what is going to happen when Dr. Arinze refuses to marry the princess. I wonder the outcome when, after refusing to marry the princess, what happens to his certificate. Remember that his certificate, called the Royal Certificate, is in the hands of the king. What happens when they burn the certificate? That means all his years of schooling has been gone down to blazes. That is what it means. This story is promising to be very interesting, and it's going to be educative and informative because it is actually a story for us to pick one or two things from. But be sure that I'm going to get you guys more updates on further storylines because this movie is just starting. and we are yet to see the outcome of it. We are yet to see the trailer. We are yet to see the main theme of this movie. So please do well to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and also